Royal Match, and I figured I would try to do, to play a game. Nobody needs lives. We're kind of just not busy. Nobody's busy playing Royal Match right now. Anyway, so I'm gonna do a super hard level, super hard, and I'm not gonna use any of my power ups because I know some of y'all don't get to do that. So let's see. I might lose, but I'll be fine. So the best move to do here is we need to make space. We need to get the water down. And I'll tell you one thing that's really ideal. When there's water, when there's those metal pipes, the best combination with the light ball is always going to be that rocket. I'm telling you, it's from my experience, it takes them down the best. You'd think dynamite would, but it doesn't. It also depends on how much symbol availability you have, and we don't have much here. So we're going to do the blue move right here because that's going to bring that down. And then this actually might put this, yep, there, put it next to it, and that's exactly what we wanted. Excuse me, I just ate some tacos. They're a little spicy. Little spicy tacos. No. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set off the rocket to go over there, but I'm going to lower it. See, I'm tapping this blue one. I'm going to lower it because do you see over here how there's this blue right here? And these things, I'm tapping these little bombs. All they need to be do is hit. All that needs to be done to them is they need to hit. You see that green recommendation? Well, what we're going to do, instead of doing that, we're going to do 2 moves in one. Almost like a move. I think move squared is what we should call the other one. This is a move within a move. I don't know. We'll work on that. It's a working title. So that's why I'm going to switch the rocket. Instead of just setting it off, I'm tapping on the blue below it that I'm going to switch it with, because then it's going to go right through here, and it's going to make those greens make a match and drop. Watch. Boom. So we just did 2 moves in one. So that really helps us, right? Okay. There's nothing we can really do here. We just need to lower symbols so they hit these guys to give us space so that we can get these little guys out over here. Those little piggies, I've never been a fan. Okay, so it's Red Book season. I'm just going to do that. And I have a lot of moves left, so it might have been smarter to do the blue. Who knows? Sometimes I just don't think about it. I'm going to do it as suggesting because I do what I'm told. No, I don't do what I'm told. Okay, we're going to do this because we need to get these dirt. I'm tapping the dirt. We need to get this dirt out of here. And we're not going to go through here on these ones or these ones. This one is closest to being set off. And we don't have any other options. So first we should do that because then, oh, well, it took care of it. Because I knew if I set off that rocket toward it, it wasn't going to, remove it. It needed to be hit again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch the rocket because this dirt has been hit. So I want to try and get that out. Ooh, and now look what it did for us. We're going to get to make this Red Book propeller here. And then, instead of doing the blue, like you see the blue, switching the blue and doing that, we're just going to get 2 moves in one. We're going to go like that because it automatically takes it out, and that propeller is going to go somewhere else where it needs to go. Okay, so here, I'm probably just going to move the torpedo down. I can't help but call it a torpedo. Is it dumb? Somebody's going to tell me, do you call it a torpedo or a rocket? But I don't know why I call it a torpedo. Torpedo, I feel like, would go where it's supposed to go, and that's what the propellers do. So maybe it's just a rocket. I don't know. But you can make a rocket. Whatever. It doesn't matter, Mitchell. It does not matter. So I'm going to move it down with this red book so that it goes and hits this dirt here, because we need that gone so we get more symbols, okay? So, we could just do the yellow here. I kind of want to make that, though, because that won't affect anything down here. Shouldn't affect anything down here. So, we are going to do I want to do that? I just want to get rid of this dirt. Oh, see? I made a good choice, because now we're going to go... We're not going to go with that, because that's not hitting this dirt here. We're going to do that. And that puts those two together, okay? So, we're going to put those into action. Hopefully we can get that dynamite by that propeller. And we have 13 moves left, okay? So now we're going to do it at suggestion because that be a super light ball, yo. Oh, and look, another super light ball, yo. Probably didn't need to do that, but I wanted to, so. I'm going to do this first. I was going to not make that dynamite. I was going to make it Watch. I was going to make it that, what it's doing right now, a torpedo, rocket, whatever. Because then if I made it the dynamite, it would put that yellow right in between those two and it wouldn't put them together. But I was going to do that so that they could go, it would put those two together. But what's a better move is this right here. Because these propellers be direction based. So we're going to go like that. Which is good when I'm stagnant. Stick to the mattress. Stuck like a magnet. First, I want to do this because it's going to go right here and it's not going to move the light ball. And because otherwise it would, if I did the light ball with that, it would have set that dynamite and everything off right here and it wouldn't have done anything. If a dynamite's right here, it always goes over two spaces. So even though there's a gap here, it can hit things right here, okay? Anyway, we're going to do this. You are not entitled to my time or my passion. Okay, so we don't need to do that because there's nothing left over there to hurt, to take out. So we're going to do that propeller right there. We got 6 moves. We got to be strategic here. So I'm going to just set this guy off because, yeah. And those only need to be hit one more time now that they're like that. So we'll be fine. We're just going to do this. Take that out, okay? Get off of me. We do have 4 moves. I really just need a propeller right now. And guess where I see a propeller? Right over here with this green book. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go, bam. And then we're done. And the king's happy. He's not pissing his pants anymore. Sorry that was a long video. Love you guys.